might die. That's okay.
Wow, I thought it was gonna like, my phone's gonna like die by the time.
It's gonna die.
Wait, I didn't get the.
Check, check, 1, 2. Check, check. Check, check. Check, check, 1, 2. Check, check. Check, check. Check. Check, check. Check, check.
So many different things to do. I forgot this random thing here. Just tell me like where. So what I have is I just try to see. This is like a scenario where there's no. So that's why I just leave that.
Live from Adelphi University, T&D Sports Video Production presents the Catholic High School Athletic Association semifinals between the number 1 seeded Kellenberg Firebirds and the number 4 seeded St. John the Baptist Cougars. Hello everybody, welcome to Adelphi University. My name is Connor Coots alongside my partner Liam Riley. Thank you so much for joining us here at Adelphi University. Liam, playoffs are here, and right now there is no hotter team than the Firebirds.
The Firebirds are coming in to this game with a 12-game win streak, 14-1 on the season, have been absolutely dominant, and are looking to make it to the finals and win the championship, but they got to get past these Cougars who are coming off a quarterfinals win versus St. Anthony's, and it's giving them a lot of confidence going into this matchup.
Yeah, we spoke to their head coach, Melissa Jensen. He's saying their team feeling confident, they're feeling healthy. They're healthy finally. Had a few guys with injury, few guys with sickness, but they are ready to cause an upset. They are looking to repeat the same success they had last year. They went on to the finals after beating the Firebirds in the semis. They eventually fell to the champion Chaminade Flyers. So they're looking to get back to the title game, but they got a tough challenge ahead of them as they are facing a red-hot Kellenberg team. Winner of this game will move on to the championship, where the winner of Chaminade and Holy Trinity later today will be their dancing partner. Both teams just about ready to get set here. Music starts to lower down. Kellenberg, a very vocal bench. You see a couple of their games against Chaminade. They're loud and cheering the whole way through.
Yeah, this Kellenberg team likes to show a lot of emotion, try and get in the head of their opponents, and clearly has worked this season with their record showing.
Yeah, a 14-1 record. Only loss was earlier to the year against Chaminade, but their last game, senior day, was a win against Chaminade at home, as it's Michael Menard who will serve first. And we are underway here in the semifinals. Set by Bogisi, their shot. Blocked. Now just trying to get it over are the Cougars. Ty just has to hit it over. Set by Maynard. And there's a kill spike from McCarthy, and St. John the Baptist gets the first point of the set.
This St. John's Cougars team needs to get out to a hot start, because once this Kellenberg team gets going, it's hard to stop them.
1-0 to the Cougars. Menard with the serve. The set by Pogesi. And there's a great kill there by Tajios, and just like that, Kellenberg have tied this set up.
Beautiful pass from Brady Schmidt to lead up this hard spike, which cannot be digged by the Cougars.
So the serve will favor Kellenberg. Christopher Bogisi with the first serve of the day for the Firebirds. Set by Maynard. There's the spike there from Cook. Back again, just a little tip from Bogisi. Ties just there as Ospina just gets it over. The set by Bogisi. There's a nice kill there. That one this time from Ethan Murray, and Kellenberg takes a 2-1 lead.
What a spike by Ethan Quinn. Very tall, sitting around 6'5", and just completely dominant spike there.
Bogisi with the serve for the Firebirds. Just gonna get over the nice tip there. That time from number 7, Thomas Pinto, just gets it over the fingertips of the Cougar blocker. And it's 3-1 Kellenberg. Bogisi, 4th straight serve for the Firebirds. That one too short. And Cougars don't have to do much there as they get back within 1 in this set.
Both teams making some mistakes to start off. Need to calm down and get into their own games.
It's McCarthy now with the serve. The set by Bogisi. The outside hitter is dug there by McCarthy, but too powerful was that spike from Murray. And Kellenberg will take a 4-2 lead.
Murray with his second kill of the game already. For this Firebird team's already making a significant impact.
This is Ryan Bargeleni with the serve. There's the spike there. How about that kill from Matthew Cook? The power of that one gets St. John the Baptist back within one in the first set. Joseph Peterson had a strong warm-up. One of the highest vert guys you will see on the court. Schmidt had a tough time getting that. Kellenberg just has to bounce it over. Dug by McCarthy, the set by Maynard, and there's Cook just gonna tap it over. Kellenberg able to control. Hit over by Exhos. Hit up by Peterson. McCarthy just got to tap it over. Set by Schmidt. Another set by Tajers under the outside hitter, and there it is. Ryan Exhorst with another kill, and he makes it 5-3 Kellenberg in the first set.
Kellenberg trying to work the ball around and getting some quality spikes here in the first minutes.
Brady Schmidt with the serve. McCarthy just got it there. The set by Bargeleni, hit by Murray. And there's another spike, that time from Murray. He gets himself another kill. And Kellenberg jump out to their biggest lead of the first set today.
Ethan Murray is really feeling himself with his third kill of the game already.
A lot of power in those spikes. There's the spike there. Couldn't get the block. Daniel Spina gets his first kill of the game, and St. John the Baptist gained possession back of the serve. Now they remember the serve there. Set up by Murray. Tapped over by Sanders. And they're going to call a violation on Sanders, and St. John the Baptist starting to slowly make their way back in this first set. Liam Ojika with his second serve. Dug there by Exhos. There's the hit from Murray. Set by Ojika. Now Ospina just going to tap it over. Dug by Murray. Outside here from Exos. A diving play caught by Cook to no avail, as is now a 2-point lead for the Firebirds in this first set. Murray with the serve for the Firebirds, set by Minard, and there's Cook with the spike, blocked by the Firebirds. Now the outside hitter there, and that one just on the line, and it's in. Once again, it's Connor Sanders. It is now an 8-5 lead in favor of Kellenberg.
Cougars struggling on defense to control and set some of these spikes, and Kellenberg's spiking has just been phenomenal to start off the game.
Great job so far from the Firebirds. Cook with a spike, but that one blocked by Sanders. Combination of Sanders and Pulgisi sent that one the other way. It is now a 9-5 lead for Kellenberg. Hit in the air. Menard just gonna tap it over, but he hits the net. It's gonna be a violation. And another point for the Firebirds.
Already some frustration for the Cougars, and they're not happy about it, clearly.
Murray with the serve. Ojika just got to that one. Hit over by McCarthy. Kellenberg's gonna have a time for the set. And the spike from Exers, that one too far. And St. John the Baptist will reap the benefits and gain possession of the serve, down by 4. 4-point lead for the Firebirds. Matthew Cook with the serve. Set by Sanders. And just tipped over there by Exaros, gives it the 11th point of the set for the Firebirds.
Firebirds fake the hard spike and slowly hit it over his arm to get the easy point and go up 11-6.
Serve there by Galanga. Tipped over by Ospina, but it'll head out of bounds. And Kellenberg will take a 6-point lead. Menard with the div. McCarthy tips it over. Now Kellenberg's got a chance. A quick move there by Puglisi. St. John's was ready, and there's the spike and the kill from Ospina. A 12-7 lead. St. John the Baptist has got some ground to cover, but they've shown they can hang with the Firebirds.
Just through the hands of Kellenberg defender, and Cougars looking to make a run here and come back.
Ospina with the serve. And Puglisi, what a kick save there. Play is still alive. Tipped over by number 18, Michael Tagios. Got it just in front of that blocker. It deflected out of bounds, and Kellenberg were able to recover after that wild sequence. A kick save maybe there from Ospina. Will gain the serve for the Firebirds. This is Connor Sanders. Menor with the dig. Cook just tips it over. Great save by the libero. Now Peterson with the spike, and that one is on the line, and it is in. So a point for the Cougars as Peterson gets his first kill of the game.
That spike went about an inch from being out of bounds and just perfectly placed. Firebirds could not do anything about that.
Maynard with the serve. A diving Murray is no avail, as it's an ace for Menard. The first ace of the game for either squad, and now only a 4-point lead for Kellenberg. Maynard gonna look for that same success that he had on that first serve. Set there by Puglisi. Murray with the spike. Kept alive by McCarthy, and St. John the Baptist not able to get it over in 3 hits. And again, Kellenberg, just when it seems like St. John the Baptist is making a comeback, Kellenberg's right there to stop him.
Both teams really needing to fight for these points. Showing a lot of great effort already in this first set.
Puglisi with the serve. Hit over by Ospina, the block. Ball still in the air. Tipped over by Stephen Monty, but it'll go out of bounds. And Kellenberg will take a 6-point lead. Puglisi still on the serve. Dug by Ospina. Dug once again by Menor, and Ospina just got to hit it over. Kellenberg's got a chance for a kill here. And they do just that. It's Ethan Murray once again. That's his 5th kill of the game. As St. John the Baptist will take a timeout, and just like in the regular season, the Firebirds are on fire.
You could hear the crowd. Kellenberg has been absolutely dominant, shown why they are 14-1. They have been destroying every team that has come into their path with a 12-game win streak. And, you know, they've shown key players like Ethan Murray and Brady Smith with some amazing setups have allowed them to go up 16-9 already in the first set.
Ethan Murray, as we mentioned, his 5th kill of the set. That's the most in the game so far. As for the Cougars, is tied between Cook and Ospina with two kills each. Ospina has 3 digs, the most so far in this match for either squad. As back from the timeout, still in the serve, still favors the Firebirds. Christopher Puglisi look to recreate what he's been doing the past few serves for the Firebirds. That one in the air, dug by Ospina, dug once again by Maynard. Ospina hits it over, dug by Galanga, set by Puglisi, and what have had another one for Ethan Murray. His 6th kill of the day makes it 17-9 in the first set for Kellenberg.
Firebirds are feeding the hot hand. Ethan Murray already his 6th kill of the game. Just been absolutely dominant.
Murray has been dominant all year, and there's an ace this time from Puglisi. His first ace of the game. It's Kellenberg's first ace, and they are rolling right now a 9-point lead for the Firebirds. Puglisi with the serve, set by McCarthy. There's a block there by Tagios. Makes it a 10-point lead for the Firebirds in this first set.
lot of mental mistakes from the Cougars to start out this first set. Really need to settle down and just get their mind right.
Volgeisi with another serve, set by Maynard. Peterson with the spike, and it's gonna be a kill for Peterson. Blockers for Kellenberg couldn't get it over, and St. John the Baptist gets a much needed point, and the serve will go to them.
The Cougars coach said that Peterson was one of their star players and needed to have an impact on this game for them to move on to the finals.
Liam McCarthy with the serve. That one's gonna go way over, and you hear that Kellenberg bench very vocal. They'll yell, they'll jeer during the serve. Don't know if that maybe affected McCarthy, but that ball goes way out of bounds. And it's an error for St. John the Bats. Still a 10-point lead, 20-10 the score in the first set for Kellenberg. Ryan Bargellini with the serve. Michael Menner with the set, and it's tipped over by Stephen Monty. And St. John the Baptist still in this first set, down by 9. But if they can get a few rolling, I mean, they got as good of a shot as anyone. So now it's Joseph Peterson with the serve, and that one too short. A lot of mistakes early on from St. John the Baptist that Kellenberg has been taken advantage of. 21-11 the score in the first set. 4 more points for the Firebirds to take the first set. Schmidt with the serve. Menard just hits it up, and there's the kill there from number 9, Ryan Exaros. Makes it 22-11 Kellenberg.
The Firebirds just taking advantage of some small mistakes by the Cougars and capitalizing greatly with going up by 11 in the first set.
Schmidt with his second serve. Ospina hits it over. Now Kellenberg, a little miscommunication there. Exer's just trying to hit it over, and it can't get it in time, or can't get enough. As Kellenberg ran into each other, St. John the Baptist will gladly take it. Still down by 10, but they got a long way to go if they want to get back in this first set.
Anything could happen. Cougars looking to remain positive and fight back and to get this win in the first set.
Ojika with the serve. It does not matter. Ryan Exaros with another kill. It's 23-12 Kellenberg, and they are 2 points away from taking this first set in dominant fashion. Served there by Murray, set by Maynard. Ospina just has to tip it over. Saved by the Firebirds. Now Exaros with the tip, and Maynard can't get there. St. John the Baptist able to save it though. Schmidt to Volgeisi, to Maynard, and there it is. It's Connor Sanders, but it goes out of bounds. Kellenberg thought that was in. So St. John the Baptist able to catch a break there. 23-13, the score in this first set. Oh, and the serve too powerful there. Matthew Cook with an ace. Schmidt couldn't control it. A lot of power in that serve there, really.
Cougars needed that. They're having some problems on their serving, and hopefully that will help them get in a rhythm.
Cook very high, that one too low. Can't get over the net in time. Now 24-14 the score. And this point is for the set. A massive first set. Always important to get that first set. And Kellenberg looking to get it here on this point. It's gonna be Charles Galanga for set point. Set by Maynard. Ospina with the dive, this kill, and it will be in bounds. Ospina gets another kill. He's been one of the few dominant players so far for St. John the Baptist, and they keep their hopes alive with this first set.
Cougars team staying resilient, and even though they 1 point and they lose, they're still keeping positive and doing the best they can.
Set by Volgeisi, blocked by the Cougars. Cook with the dig, set by Maynard. McCarthy hits it over, and it will count. Kellenberg touches the net there. And St. John the Baptist down by 8, but they're staying alive in the first set.
Cougars gaining some momentum, and it's even helpful going into the second set to keep their hopes high and go for the win.
Ospina with the serve. Volgeisi with the set, and there it is. game one, or excuse me, set one, goes to the Firebirds off that power fill kill from Michael Tagios. 25-16 the score in the first set. And Kellenberg takes a 1-0 lead in the first semifinal. And Liam, a dominant performance so far from the Firebirds. Who are some of the players that you've seen that have been so dominant and that have been able to take the first set for Kellenberg?
Kellenberg, obviously, you mentioned Ethan Murray with 6 kills already in this set. And honestly, even more importantly, I've seen Brady Schmidt being a great leader in the huddle, even after going down, losing some sets in a row. They kept fighting and ultimately got the win in the first set.
We'll take a quick break here at T&D Sports Video Production. Stay with us for the second set of this first semifinal matchup. We are back here live from Adelphi University. The CHSAA Varsity Volleyball Semifinals. Number 1 seeded Kellenberg Firebirds taking on the number 4 seeded St. John the Baptist Cougars. I'm Connor Kuntz alongside Liam Riley. Liam, Kellenberg took the first set in dominant fashion, 25-16. What are some things that you saw that Kellenberg done so well to take that first set?
Kellenberg, we're getting quality sets, which led to great spikes, especially by Ethan Murray and Tavios. But honestly, the Cougars have just been making some little mistakes even on their serves, which is giving Kellenberg free points, undeserved.
Cougars trying to rewrite some of their wrongdoings. Kellenberg looking to stay the same. We are underway here in the second set. McCarthy blocked right there. Somehow able to stay alive. Kolk tried to get there but couldn't in time. Kellenberg right away showing why they were 14-1 all year and take the first point of the second set. Christopher Pogisi with the serve. Too powerful for Ojika. Saved, however, by Cook, and Menard able to tap it over. Pogisi, Murray with the blast, blocked by the Firebirds. Murray with another blast. This time it works out for him. He gets his 7th kill of the day. Makes it 2-0 Firebirds in the second set.
Murray has been the MVP for Kellenberg so far and has been killing this Cougars team.
Too short from Pogisi. Gets St. John the Baptist their first points of the second set. 2-1 in favor of Kellenberg, but St. John the Baptist now on the attack with Menert with the serve. Set by Bogisi. Murray with the blast. That one dug by Ospina. Hit by Cook, and that one goes out of bounds. Too long from Matthew Cook. And Kellenberg showing that fighting spirit, not giving up and taking a 3-1 lead.
Kellenberg's defense has been incredible so far. Not much space for this Cougars team to spike the ball and get it in bounds.
McCarthy tips it over. Great save from Schmidt, but they're going to say it hit the ground. No, they're going to say that's St. John the Baptist with a violation. So Schmidt able to make the save just in time, and he gives Kellenberg a 4-1 lead. Bargeleni with the serve for Kellenberg. The set by Maynard. Ospina with the spike, and it just gets over the fingertips of Thomas Pinto. And St. John the Baptist able to cut the Firebird lead in half. Liam McCarthy now with the serve for the Cougars. And you hear that jeering from the end of the bench from Kellenberg. They've done that all year long. Exaros, my apologies, with the spike, but that goes way out of bounds. And now St. John the Baptist have brought themselves back within one. McCarthy staying on the serve. Schmidt with the dig, set by Tagios. And Murray with the kill. It's as simple as that. Schmidt to Pogisi, my apologies. And then it's Murray with the kill. Makes it a 5-3 lead for Kellenberg.
Murray with a very sneaky kill, acting like he was going for the hard spike, but softly hits it over the St. John's defender's hands.
Cook going for the spike off the fingertips of Sanders, and it goes out of bounds. It was St. John the Baptist point, and once again they are back within one.
Some mistakes from both teams early on in this game, trying to improve as the game goes on, and just unlucky from
Peterson with the serve. Schmidt able to save it. Kellenberg just has to get it over now. St. John the Baptist a chance for a kill. This is Cook, and that one inbounds. And how about that from Matthew Cook, one of the best spikers on this St. John the Baptist team, showing why right there.
Cook has probably been the most impactful player for this Cougars team, with a couple kills already into the...
Bargelini does a good job saving that. Murray with the spike, and there's another kill. Ethan Murray showing why he's one of the best on the island, really, as he gets another kill. Makes it a 6-5 lead for Kellenberg.
No one can stop Ethan Murray right now on this Cougars team, and his hits are just been too hard for them to handle.
Ospina's spike is on the line. Well, they're going to say it's tipped from Kellenberg. Nonetheless, it'll be a point for the Cougars, a much-needed point, all tied up in the second set. Liam Ojika with the serve for the Cougars, set by Sanders, and it's blasted there and inbounds for Christopher Pogisi. Or excuse me, they say it went out of bounds. He thought that was inbounds. And now St. John the Baptist take their first lead. You see their little confusion, but nonetheless, St. John the Baptist, as I mentioned, takes their first lead of this game.
Yeah, it looked like it was probably inbounds there, but Cougars get the call, and hopefully we'll give them some momentum to win this set.
Ojika with another serve. Dug by Bargeleni, set by Sanders. Pogisi with the blast, kept in. Tipped over by Ospina. Schmidt to Sanders. Up, a little tip from Exaros. And it's saved. They got to tip this over. It hits the ceiling. And Ojika can't get it over on the third hit. A wild sequence. Credit to St. John the Baptist, really or keeping that as long as they did. But nonetheless, St. John the Baptist, yeah, keep some groundwork as Kellenberg has tied this set. Served by Galanga. Hit over by Ojika. Schmidt to Bogisi. And there's the spike there as it goes off the fingertips as Connor Sanders gets himself a kill to make it 8-7 Kellenberg.
The Cougars are looking much better in the second set and have made some small improvements that really have impacted the score.
Sanders just hits it over for the Firebirds. Ospina tips it, and there's another point for the Cougars. My apologies, that last point from Sanders was out of bounds. So it's now a 2-point lead for the Cougars, and they're feeling themselves right now as they got one of their best servers, Matthew Cook, back with the serve. You see that spin from Cook. Good job from Kellenberg to dig that. Nice dig from Ojika. Ospina tips it over. Set by Murray, and it's tipped over by Tajios. He said he thought there was a fingertip, but no one touched that ball, and now a 3-point lead for the Cougars. Matthew Cook back on the serve. As I mentioned, one of the best servers on this on the Cougar team. You can see why, the amount of spin he caused, the amount of chaos. And now it's the Cougars that are rolling as they've scored 4 straight points to make it 11-7 in favor of St. John the Baptist.
All the momentum is in St. John the Baptist's favor right now. They've really flipped the switch and got motivated to win this set.
That hot streak comes to an end as Cook can't get that ball over that netting. So now a 4-point lead for St. John the Baptist. Let's see if they can hold it. The set by Maynard. McCarthy with the kill, and he's able to get it. That spike went through the hands of Tajios. Now a 4-point lead for the Cougars. 12-8 the score. Ospina now with the serve for St. John the Baptist. Low, but it gets over the netting. Try to get a punch there was Pinto. But he can't get it over the net. And now it's Kellenberg who's going to take a timeout. And it's the Cougars who have all the momentum right now.
This Cougars team really showing why they won the quarterfinal last week against St. Anthony's. They're more motivated than ever to go to the finals and have really just been making Kellenberg make mistakes. Their serves have been much better, and their setting has caused this Firebird teams to crumble in this second set.
13-8 the score in the second set. Kellenberg took the first set 25-16 off the back of Ethan Murray, but St. John the Baptist has done a good job containing him so far in this set, and they have a 5-point lead as both teams will break from their timeouts. You see all that energy now leading with St. John the Baptist.
You know, this Cougars team coming in massive underdogs and really embracing that underdog mentality and having a lot of grit and showing why they are in the semifinals.
They went 5-10 this year, just barely made it to the playoffs, but they defeated St. Anthony's in the quarterfinals to get to this spot. And now they're showing why they belong as Matthew Cook with another kill, and it's now a 6-point lead for the Cougars.
Kellenberg need more communication, a little second guessing themselves, and has caused most of their mistakes.
This is Ospina with the serve. More confusion from the Firebirds, and they are the ones now making the mental mistakes as St. John the Baptist reaping all the benefits. 15-8 the score, and they're looking like they're not slowing down anytime soon. Ospina with the serve. The set from Pogisi, the set from Pinto, and a much-needed point from Thomas Pinto. And the serve now back to the Firebirds.
Yeah, the Firebirds needed that point. Run a little bit of a, never mind.
Never mind, a correction. Don't know what it was for, but that point now back with the Cougars, and now the momentum, as you would say, back with the Cougars. 8-point lead for St. John the Baptist. Ospina still on the serve. Set by Murray. Tipped over by Pinto, but he can't get it over. It is now a 9-point lead for St. John the Baptist.
The Firebirds are in their own head right now. They just need to break the ice and get the point to really get into the set.
All the noise is coming from the Cougars, and there's a much-needed kill there by Michael Tagios. Got up high and hit that down with authority.
Great spike by Tagios, and hopefully that will shift momentum in this set. Still got a lot of points left to be scored, so Kellenberg should not be holding themselves too down.
If there's one team that can make a comeback, it is the Firebirds. Ethan Murray just tips it over, finds the right spot. Now a 7-point lead for the Cougars, but the serve in the favor of Kellenberg. Polgisi, dug by Ospina, set by Menard. Cook with the spike. Menard hits it right back. Set over for Tagios. Menard, great save by Murray with his left hand. And tipped over by Tagios, and it's a much-needed point. And right just like that, Kellenberg has crawled their way back into the set.
Firebirds have really flipped the switch, and 3 straight points. Really creeping up on this St. John the Baptist lead.
When it seemed like they were down and out, Kellenberg looking to create some more momentum, but now just like that, Liam McCarthy says, I want the serve back on my team. He makes it 18-11, St. John the Baptist. 7-point lead for the Cougars. This is Michael Menard with the serve. Set by Polgisi. Tagios' spike is too long. Now a 19-11 lead for the Cougars. Oh, never mind, they're saying its ball was tipped out of bounds, so it will be Kellenberg point. A heartbreaker for the Cougars, as that was a much-needed point that would have gained some momentum back. 18-12 to score, Kellenberg with the serve.
Cougars really thought they had that, trying to take some momentum off this Kellenberg run, but ultimately Kellenberg keeps being on fire and hoping to creep up even more on this lead.
What a save there, but Murray's blast is way too long. A great save by, a great team effort to save that, and then Murray just tried to hit over, hit it a little too hard. 19-12, the score. Cougars lead by 7. Liam McCarthy with the serve. Set by Exaros. It goes right back to Exaros. Great set by Ospina. Cook will hit it over. Back and forth they go, and that's a mistake by Bargellini. And for the first time this game, St. John the Baptist has hit the 20s.
Peterson has really stepped up for this Cougars team, making some great spikes and giving the Cougars some points here.
8-point lead for the Cougars. You can feel the tension in this building. Kellenberg, they thought that after that first set, they were going to continue their dominance, but St. John the Baptist showing why they deserve to be in these semifinals, looking to cause an upset as well as looking to repeat the same success they had last year against the Firebirds. That serve, however, from McCarthy is too long.
That's the last thing you want to be doing if you are St. John the Baptist, given Kellenberg Firebirds free points, because you know how this Kellenberg team gets, and they can go on a run.
Menard with the dig, Cook with the blast, and that's off the fingertips of Schmidt. The score 21-14, and St. John the Baptist is 4 points away from taking a set off the #1 seed.
Cook may not be the tallest player on the court, but let me tell you, he can get up there and really slam it down for the Cougars.
Correction score 22-14 for the Cougars, 8-point lead. What a save there from McCarthy. Ospina hits it over. The set from Pogisi. Murray with the tap. McCarthy with another save. McCarthy with another save. How about that from Liam McCarthy? Doesn't matter though, as Ethan Murray with authority with the kill. A wild sequence of events. Great individual effort from Liam McCarthy. Doesn't matter as Ethan Murray gains the serve right back for the Firebirds. Can you top that set? Ospina tries to do so with that spike blocked by the Firebirds. And now Sanders just has to hit it over. Kellenberg with a chance to take the number 22, and they're able to do so. Matthew Cook with another kill, 23-15. St. John the Baptist is 2 points away from tying this game up.
These Cougars have really shown why they are in the semifinals and have really bounced back from the disappointing first set.
Ojika with the serve, the set by Sanders, the blast from Pogisi. Cook hits it over. Back and forth they go. Cook just has to hit it over, a little miscommunication from the Cougars. The set by Sanders, the blast from Pogisi is blocked. And it's gonna be a point for the Cougars. They're gonna call a violation on the Firebirds. And St. John the Baptist has themselves a set point.
Indeed, set point. Cougars looking to get the win on this serve.
Ojika with the serve, the set by Pogisi. Exaros with the blast, gets it in front of Ospina. And now Kellenberg's got an 8-point deficit. They gotta crawl back from if they wanna tie this set up. St. John the Baptist just needs one to take the second set. The serve by Galanga. St. John the Baptist hits it over. The set by Bogisi. Tajos with the blast. Blocked by the Cougars. Blocked again by Ospina. Has to be tipped over. Menard with the dig. Hit by Cook. And it's a dig by Galanga. The set from Pogisi. Sanders hits it over. That one is off the ceiling and out of play. So it'll be a point for the Firebirds, 17-24. Kellenberg
The
not dead
Cougars
yet.
shouldn't think they already won this set because the Firebirds are resilient and are looking to fight back.
Ospina hits it over, saved by Schmidt. Tajios hits it over. Now it's Cook for the set. He's able to do so, and just like that, we are tied in the semis. Matthew Cook leads St. John the Baptist to take the second set, and it is 1-1 in set. And we got ourselves a game, ladies and gentlemen.
Matthew Cook, take a bow, had a dominant second set for the Cougars and really made all the impact he could.
All the momentum right now is with St. John the Baptist. How will Kellenberg respond in the third set? Stay tuned here at TND Sports Video Production. Back here live at Adelphi University, TND Sports Video Production presents the CHSAA Varsity Volleyball Semifinals. This matchup between the number 1 seeded Kellenberg Firebirds and the number 4 seeded St. John the Baptist Cougars has took a turn as St. John the Baptist with a fiery streak to end the second set, all tied up here as we head into a crucial third set. I'm Connor Kuntz alongside Liam Riley. Liam, as I mentioned, a wild second set. It seemed like Kellenberg was going to continue their dominance, but out of nowhere, St. John the Baptist steamrolled and got themselves out to a big lead, mainly in part from the excellent play of Matthew Cook.
Yeah, Kellenberg started out the set going up a couple points to none, and this Cougars team showing their resilience. Matthew Cook coming alive with 5 kills in the second set, really making the difference for this Cougars team.
And St. John the Baptist starting off like they left off. They gained the first point of the set as Pinto's spike is too long. 1-0 in favor of the Cougars in a crucial third set, as I mentioned. Michael Menard with the serve. Tajos tries to hit it over, and it's not going to be enough as it goes out of bounds. And it's a 2-0 lead for St. John the Baptist.
Baptist keeping their momentum going into the third set, and it's showing in these first couple servings.
The set from Pogisi, tipped over by Tajos. Great save by Monte, but it goes out of bounds, and Kellenberg gets its much needed first point of this third set.
Coach Jensen talked to us before the game, and she said they were missing a few key players, and they have shown that they're much better than what their record tells.
Menard with the dig. Another dig by Ospina. Cook's just got to hit it over. Now Kellenberg with a chance to set up the spike. Murray's able to do so. Cook got there in time, but wasn't able to get it high enough as Murray ties it up for the Firebirds. It's Volkisi on the serve for Kellenberg. The dig by Ospina, the set by Menard, and the spike from Peterson is rejected there. The pair of Pinto and Tajos got enough to send it back, and Kellenberg takes its first lead of this third set.
This Firebirds team plays with a lot of excitement and are a very heavily based momentum team, so they need to get hyped whenever they score points.
Peterson with the spike, and a miscommunication from the Firebirds. That ball was blocked. They had a chance to save it, but again, the miscommunication, no one was there to pick it up. And it's Joseph Peterson who's able to tie it for the Cougars. Served by Liam McCarthy. Goes right into the dig of Murray. Murray's gonna get it right back, and there he is. The power of Ethan Murray, his 12th kill of the day. And Kellenberg takes a 4-3 lead.
Murray rose
set.
up and slammed that with no Cougar defender in sight.
Ryan Bargelini with the serve, the dig by Menard, and it's Cook rejected by Pinto and Murray. A little combination of the two. And Kellenberg starting to gain some of that fire they had in that first set.
Murray with his 11th kill of the game, and we're only in the third set.
Peterson's spike is off the mark. Couldn't get over that net. Kellenberg extends their lead to 3. Ryan Bargelini with the serve for Kellenberg. Goes high, Cook able to get the set. Now Cook hits it over, and Bargelini, what a great IQ play from Bargelini. He looked like he was gonna try to set that ball, but looked back, saw the line was there, and just let that ball go. A great heads-up play by number 13. He'll reap his rewards with a set, and it goes through the fingertips of McCarthy, and it's an ace for Ryan Bargelini.
The Firebirds really did what St. John's did going into the second quarter. They said no more mistakes and go off to an 8-3 lead to start the third set.
Monte's hit is rejected. Cook gonna hit it over, that one too low. And just like that, Kellenberg able to extend their lead to 6 in this third set. Bargelini will stay on the serves for Kellenberg. Hits over McCarthy, McCarthy able to save it. Now Cook with a blast, and there it is. It's a battle between Murray and Cook to see who can get the most kills, and Cook is taking his name in the hat. 9-4 the lead for Kellenberg, but a much needed possession now for St. John the Baptist. Peterson serve is in. That's an ace for Joseph Peterson. Exaros thought that ball went out of bounds, but Peterson gets his first ace of the game.
Firebirds thought Peterson's serve was going out of bounds, but landed just inside the back corner, giving Cougars a free point.
Murray with the blast. Great save by Peterson. Monte's gonna travel all the way, but he can't get there in time. Murray off the fingertips. He did enough to get enough power on it. And now Kellenberg takes a 10-5 lead. Brady Schmidt now on the serves for Kellenberg. Dug by McCarthy. Ospina with the blast, blocked by Kellenberg. Cook's gonna hit it over now. Dug by Bogisi, set by Murray. Bogisi now with the spike, and too much for Menhart to control. And Kellenberg takes a 6-point lead once again.
The Firebirds have been getting more quality spikes and have been controlling the ball. The Cougars haven't really been able to handle it on defense and have been a little spread out.
Ospina hits it over, blocked. And it's gonna be a point for Kellenberg. Those blockers right now, Murray, Sanders, and Exaros have done a great job blocking the hits over from the Cougars as St. John the Baptist takes a timeout here.
The Cougars call, honestly, a crucial timeout because starting out third set down 12-5. You know, the Cougars have been in this situation before, and they know what they have to do in order to creep back up on this Kellenberg lead.
As we mentioned earlier, this is semifinal number 1 of 2 happening tonight at Adelphi University. Right after this game, it'll be the number 2 seeded Chaminade Flyers taking on the number 3 seeded Holy Trinity Titans for a spot in the final, where the winner of that game will play the winner of this one. All odds seen right now before the game that it was going to be Kellenberg who was going to roll right past this Cougar team, but St. John the Baptist showing some life in this third set. However, it's been all Kellenberg, a 7-point lead as both teams break from their timeout huddle and getting ready to continue this set. Schmidt on the serve for Kellenberg. He's able to hit it over, dug by McCarthy. Menhard with a set, Ospina with a little tap over. And it's gonna be a violation on Kellenberg, and the point goes to the Cougars.
Cougars, much needed start. Coming out of that timeout, Coach Jensen gave them some confidence and hopefully to go into, to keep playing in this third set and not to give up.
Ojika with the serve. Bargelini had a tough time controlling it. Kellenberg still able to get it over. Ospina with the spike, and it's somehow kept alive by Kellenberg, but looked like it was too many hits to get it over. Again, those blockers from Kellenberg have done a good job so far, but that spike from Ospina too much to handle. Now a 12-7 deficit for St. John the Baptist to come back from. Bargelini smartly lets that ball go. That serve from Ojika just too much. And now a 13-7 lead for Kellenberg.
The Cougars with another costly mistake on their serve, and it's been that for most of the game.
That Cook spike is out of bounds. So 2 straight out of bound hits from the Cougars lead to 2 straight points for the Firebirds. Now double their lead to 7. The serve from Murray. And Cock with the spike, and it's blocked. almost kept alive. Murray couldn't reach it in time, and Cook once again showing why he's one of the best players on this Cougar team. And he will head to the serve. High serve, able to get it over that line. A lot of spin on it. Sanders says it doesn't matter how much spin you put it on. I'm spiking this right down in your face. Sanders makes it a 15-8 lead for the Firebirds.
Sanders spiked that right in between two of the Cougars defenders. Perfectly placed spike, giving Kellenberg back the momentum previously gained by the Cougars.
We talk about power so much. Not one of the things that get talked about enough, especially at the high school level, is accuracy, as you've seen right there. Michael Tajios, not a lot of power on that one, but just enough to get a touch, and the accuracy to place it right in between that Cougar defense gives them a 16-8 lead in this third set. Ospina looking to tip it over, blocked by the blockers of Kellenberg. McCarthy will hit it over. Now it's a chance for the blast from Tajios. Great dig there as St. John the Baptist keeps it alive. Cook takes control of himself, saved by Murray. Now it's Tajios with the hit, another great dig. Ospina just has to hit it over. Murray, and his great tip there, kept alive somehow. What a wild point this is. And Tajios, though, an emphatic spike. 17-8 the score in favor of the Firebirds.
Great rally by both teams, and Tajios is the one to finish it off for the Firebirds with an unstoppable spike.
Menhard trying to catch the Firebirds off guard, but he couldn't get it over the net. And now a 10-point lead for Kellenberg. Galanga with the serve, dug by Cook. Cook's gonna get it back from Menhard. Schmidt has to dive for that. And a great hit there by Christopher Bogisi, caught the Cougars napping. And it's now 19-8 Kellenberg.
Kellenberg have been getting better sets this quarter, and their spikes has been giving this Cougars defense some trouble.
Bogisi with the set. And Tajios with the blast, but a great block by Menhard and Ospina. A much needed possession for the Cougars, still a 10-point lead for the Firebirds. St. John the Baptist got a long way to go. Ospina could help him out with the serve. Bogisi with the set. Murray just has to hit it over, but Ospina couldn't control with the dig. And now St. John the Baptist down by 11 as Kellenberg gets their 20th point of the set.
Kellenberg with all the momentum right now, up 11, and looking to close out this set and go up 2-1.
If they were rattled by that second set, it doesn't seem to faze them anymore. Another mistake from the Cougars, 21-9 now in favor of Kellenberg, 4 points away from taking a much-needed third set. Connor Sanders with the serve, a lefty serve. Ospina able to set it. Menhard with the dig. And McCarthy hits it over. Right back to McCarthy. And St. John the Baptist is going to get the point as Kellenberg touches the net. 21-10. Kellenberg leads. St. John the Baptist back with the serve with Michael Menhard. Menhard serve, dug by Galanga, but that ball is going to go out of bounds. And St. John the Baptist now only down by 10. They got a long way to go.
Peterson really got up there for the block. Rose up above the net and spiked it down.
Schmidt with a great dig, another dig by Bogisi. Murray, spike is too short. And St. John the Baptist not out yet in this third set. They got a long way to go, but they've shown they can hang with these Firebirds. Bogisi with the dig. Tajios with a blast, and that's out of bounds. And St. John the Baptist Don't count them out yet. Down by 8, 21-13. Still a long way to go in this third set.
This Cougars team has been resilient. I'll say it again and again. But they love the point as Ethan Murray's just been dominant.
Taggio shuts that notion down right away, 22-13. After that Taggio's kill. It's gonna be Christopher Pogisi with the serve. Dug by McCarthy. Now Peterson with the spike, but it's blocked by Murray and Tagios. It is now 23-13. Kellenberg back to a 10-point lead in this third set. Pogisi with the serve. Dug by Ospina. Peterson hits it over, and it's off the hand of Pogisi, and St. John the Baptist now down by 9. Get the serve back.
Even if this Cougars team doesn't come back and win this set, it's giving them some good momentum and positive energy going into the fourth set.
You know, they took the second set to this. Game is all tied up in sets, and you hope that Kellenberg can make a mistake, but they won't get their wish there as Tagios gets himself another kill. 24-14. The lead now for Kellenberg.
Tagios with his fifth kill of the game and has been one of the key players for this Kellenberg offense.
Set point now for the Firebirds. Bargelini with the serve. Menert. Peterson tips it over. He's able to get it just in front of Pogisi. And St. John the Baptist staying alive, down by 9, but they will control the serve for the rest of this set.
Peterson coming alive here, giving Cougars some points in the end of this third set.
Murray hits it over. Now St. John the Baptist a chance to make something happen here. Cook's serve spike is too long. And after a disaster second set for Kellenberg, they answer right back and take the third set to take a 2-1 lead in the first semifinal.
Kellenberg, similar to the first set, just utterly dominant, not really giving the Cougars a chance to come back this time like they did in the second quarter. Tagios and Ethan Murray still dominating, along with some great sets by Brady Schmidt.
Kellenberg 1 set away from moving on to the finals. St. John the Baptist, they've got to win 3 straight in order to keep their season alive. Stay with us for the 4th set here on TND Sports Video Production. Can St. John the Baptist keep their season alive, or will Kellenberg exact their revenge and move on to the CHSAA Finals here on TND Sports Video Production? I'm Connor Kuntz alongside my partner Liam Riley. Liam, the first semifinal today here on TND Sports Video Production. Right after this game, it'll be Chaminade and Holy Trinity to find out the other finalist. But Kellenberg up 2-1. They had a little bit of a scare in that second set, but they showed why they were the number 1 seed in that third set.
Kellenberg really showing why they're 14-1. Had a rough second set, losing to the Cougars, but really bounced back in dominant fashion in that third set, and they are looking to close it out here and move on to the finals.
Kellenberg looking to shut out the Cougars. Kellenberg looking again to shut the Cougars out, but Matthew Cook says, we're not going away that easy. He gets the first point of the set for the Cougars.
Cougars trying to bring some of that momentum gained at the end of the third set into the fourth set to tie up this series.
Murray's blast too powerful for Monty to control, but it seemed as if Murray touched the net, so the point will go in favor of the Cougars. 2-0 the score in this fourth set. Tajios right there. You see, you got Peterson falling backwards there. The amount of power on that spike. And now he gets Kellenberg their first point of this fourth set.
That spike just fell in between the hands of Monty, rising up, and Kellenberg got the point, first point of the fourth set.
Wild sequence, a sweet heads-up play from Murray just to knock that down. Let St. John the Baptist make the mistakes, and they do so there as we're all tied up here in this fourth set. Bargelini with the serve, the set from McCarthy, another set from Menor. McCarthy is rejected by Ryan Exaros, and Kellenberg takes their first lead of the fourth set.
Kellenberg with their first lead of this fourth set, 3 straight points.
Monty with the spike, and Schmidt just too much on that dig. 3-3 the score, Cougars with possession of the serve. McCarthy with the serve, the dig by Exaros, the set from Bogisi, and a great tip from Exaros. St. John the Baptist able to keep it alive. The set from Murray. Exaros touches the net, or excuse me, it's a violation on the Cougars, and it gives Kellenberg a 4-3 lead. So now it's Schmidt with the serve for Kellenberg. McCarthy had to get low for that dig. Monty thought he had the point one, but Kellenberg is able to keep it alive, but Exaros' spike hits the netting, and St. John the Baptist ties it up 4-4 in this fourth set.
Monty rose up to block the spike from Kellenberg and tie it up at 4-4 in this fourth set.
That serve from Peterson too long. Kellenberg and St. John the Baptist going back and forth in this fourth set. 5-4 Kellenberg lead as Murray will head to the serve for the Firebirds. McCarthy with the set, Menor with another set. Ospina whiffs on the spike, and Kellenberg now it's a 2-point lead over the Cougars.
Kellenberg keeping that momentum from the third set win and doing their best to win this here.
Kellenberg somehow kept that rally alive, but they touched the net, and St. John the Baptist brings it back within one. Nim Ojika with the serve. Schmidt to Bogisi. Exaros, too powerful for Menor to control. And he gets the spike, brings it back to a 2-point lead for the Firebirds.
Exaros has been the man for Kellenberg, rising up and spiking it hard, causing some mistakes from this Cougars defense to start at the fourth set.
Galanga with the serve. Goes right back to Kellenberg. Here's Tagios. Great spin on that spike. Good job from Cook to keep it alive. And now Cook. What a save there from Schmidt, but he touches it twice. Would have been a wild save if he's able to get it first time, but he touches it twice, as I mentioned, and now only a 1-point lead for Kellenberg as St. John the Baptist, their best server, Cook, heads up to serve, and you see the spin, a little tougher to control. It doesn't matter though. Michael Tagios, how about that kill? His 7th of the day. Makes it 8-6 Kellenberg in this fourth set.
Tagios has been one of the main key points of this Kellenberg offense and has been giving them a lot of points in this series.
Ospina's spike a little too far, was looking for that bottom left corner. Now the officials are going to discuss whether that actually did hit the bottom corner. They will gather here. 8-6 the score in this fourth set. As we mentioned, Kellenberg with a 2-1 lead in sets. They took set number 1, 25-16. They seemed like they were going to maybe try to sweep this, but then out of nowhere, St. John the Baptist came alive, and they took the second set 25-17. It seemed like, maybe St. John the Baptist had gotten some of that momentum, but then Kellenberg shut them down right away. Took the third set, my apologies, 25-15, and now they are looking to shut St. John the Baptist out in this fourth set, as that ball did go out of bounds, did nick that corner like St. John the Baptist wanted. Now a 3-point lead for the Firebirds.
Firebirds looking to just end it right now, and Cougars trying to move on to the finals and tie up Kellenberg 2-2.
McCarthy with a long one, and that goes in bounds. How about that shot from Nim McCarthy, arching over the head of Sanders, perfectly in the corner. Now gains possession back for the Cougars. Danny Ospina with the serve for St. John the Baptist. Goes right into the hands of Galanga. Another dig. Tagios hits it over. Great saves, but they touch it twice. Ojika and Ospina had tough time controlling that Tagios hit, and now it is 10-7 in favor of Kellenberg. Bogisi on the serve, and he can't get it over the net. So just like that, St. John the Baptist gets the serve back. 10-8 the score. Now you can hear some of the St. John the Baptist fans starting to get into this game.
Much needed point there for the Cougars. They make the same mistake as the Firebirds just did, equaling out the mistakes.
11-8 the score. 3-point lead for the Firebirds now. Ryan Bargeleni with the serve. McCarthy with the dig. And Exaros had a golden opportunity for a kill, but couldn't keep it in bounds. 11-9 the score in favor of Kellenberg, but a much needed point for St. John the Baptist to stay alive.
Exaros just missed the spike. It's a good attempt, but just wide of that bounds line.
Great block there from Monty and Peterson, but they can't keep it in bounds. So it'll be a point for Kellenberg. Got to give credit to Exaros, the power on that serve. 12-9 the score in the fourth set. Kellenberg with the lead. Schmidt with the serve. Cook, my apologies. able to tip it right over. Exaros gets himself another point for this Kellenberg squad. 13-9 the score. As Kellenberg's done a good job, especially in these third and fourth sets, of shutting down Matthew Cook.
Exactly. This Firebirds team have been shutting down this Cougars defense and haven't been able to capitalize on it.
Great defense from Kellenberg. Leads to offense as Kellenberg now a 5-point lead in this fourth set. Starting to pull away a little bit from these Cougars, trying to close this game out.
Great defense leads to great offense, and that is what Kellenberg just displayed there. Playing great defense and getting a great setup for their spikers.
And it's now an ace for Brady Schmidt as McCarthy couldn't handle that serve. Schmidt gets himself an ace. 16-9 the score. Schmidt with the serve. Cook able to set it. It'll go right back to Cook. Schmidt to Bogisi. Now for Murray, and there it is once again. Just like in the first few sets, Ethan Murray shows why he's one of the best players on this Kellenberg team. And now St. John the Baptist, with their season on the line, they call a timeout and try to recoup themselves here.
Ethan Murray with his 13th kill of the game. He has been the offense for this Firebirds team. Very tall player. He could block and could rise up to spike the ball. Just an MVP performance from Murray today.
16-9 the score. Kellenberg 9 points away from exacting some of their demons from last year, defeating the Cougars and moving on to the finals, where they will once again play the winner of Chaminade and Holy Trinity right after this game.
Chaminade and Holy Trinity should be an exciting matchup, as we have that at, I believe, 7 o'clock between the 2 and the 3 seed. But for now, in the fourth set, Kellenberg leads 16-9, looking to move on to the championship.
Can the Cougars mount a comeback, or will it be too much from the Firebirds? And a good start. Ethan Murray once again slams it down in the faces of the Cougars. 17-9 the score in favor of Kellenberg. 8-point lead. Kellenberg looking to close this one out. Schmidt with the serve. Goes right to Ospina. Peterson with a blast, and that will go off the fingertips of Exaros. Gives up much needed point for the Cougars.
The Cougars cannot give up now. The season is on the line. How will they respond?
Peterson with the serve. Bargelini does a good job keeping it in. Sanders just hits it over. Ospina with a great tip over. Just enough power and a great accuracy to get it between that Kellenberg defense. 17-11, 6-point deficit for the Cougars. It's now or never for St. John the Baptist, again, to keep their season alive.
Ospina is another great player for this Cougars team with 8 kills on the day.
Murray, great accuracy there. Not as much power he usually has, but just in front of Peterson, he couldn't control it. 18-11 the score. Murray will go to serve for Kellenberg. Menert. McCarthy will hit it over. Saved by Schmidt. Another save by Pogisi. Exaros. That shot, that hit was blocked by Monty. Kellenberg keeps the rally alive. Sanders is blocked, but it is not enough from Cook as it goes out of bounds. 19-11, 6 points away from the finals. Murray with the serve. Ospina with the blast, saved by Schmidt. Right back there was Monty, but Monty hits the net in the process. 20-11, Kellenberg starting to pull away from the Cougars in this game.
The Cougars have been making some costly violations and have been ruining their chances of getting back in this game.
Great save from the Cougars there. Another great save, but he can't get it in time as Cook. 21-11, 10-point lead. Kellenberg can taste that finals incoming as St. John the Baptist takes a timeout. Kellenberg with all the momentum as they are 4 points away from heading to the championship.
Cougars with their backs on the wall. Coach Melissa Jensen will be trying to instill in her players that this is all they have left until next year, and that they need to keep fighting against this extremely tough opponent of the Firebirds.
Now Kellenberg's a little personal for this game. As we mentioned last year in the semis, St. John the Baptist knocked out the Firebirds in the semifinals. To move on to the championship, St. John the Baptist would lose that championship game to Chaminade. So Chaminade, the reigning champs, will play Holy Trinity right after this one, but Kellenberg looking to rewrite the past and defeat the Cougars to move on to the championship game, where, as I mentioned, they will play the winner of Chaminade and Holy Trinity in the finals. Murray with the serve. Ospina will tip it over off the fingertips of Sanders. Great little touch from Ospina, and he gets the serve back to the Cougars, much needed for St. John the Baptist.
Ospina and Cook have been the offense for this Cougar team and have been keeping them in this series.
Lilo Jika with the serve, tipped over by Sanders. The dig from Menard. Cook with a shot, but it's too long. 3 points away now from a trip to the title game for Kellenberg. They are looking to close this one out. Their bench has been vocal all game. Their defense has been impeccable, and their offense has provided. They still got some work to do. St. John the Baptist again looking to keep their season alive. Great block from Sanders. Bogisi to Tagios, off the hands of John Russo-Leswick. Excuse me, it was Jaden Sexton who was off the fingertips of. 2 points away now for Kellenberg. Blocked now by Pogisi and Sanders. It goes out of bounds. Cook with the powerful spike. 23-13, 10-point deficit for St. John the Baptist to keep their season and their title hopes alive. Cook with a high toss. Kellenberg able to control it. Over to Tagios, blocked by Ospina. Right back for Pogisi, but goes way wide. That's the word I'm looking for. 23-14, 9-point lead for Kellenberg.
The Firebirds cannot give in now. The job is not finished yet, and they are not going to the finals just yet. They need to stay in this game.
They're not there yet, but they are a point away. Ospina fumbled with that set. And now it's game point for the Firebirds. Connor Sanders with the serve. It's high and it's out of bounds. Was looking for that backdoor ace. St. John the Baptist staying disciplined, and they will keep the serve for the rest of this match. Still game point for the Firebirds. Ospina with the serve. The dig by Galanga for the match, and it just goes over the head of Pinto. So St. John the Baptist staying alive. 24-16, 8-point deficit. Cougars looking to keep their season alive. Kellenberg looking to move on to the title game. Ospina with the serve. The dig from Galanga. The set by Bogisi off the fingertips, and that'll do it. Kellenberg keeping the season alive, the #1 seed, 13-game winning streak as Kellenberg defeats St. John the Baptist 3-1 in sets, and they will move on to the title game.
Kellenberg gets their revenge on St. John's from last year, and I think that really gave them some extra motivation going into this game. And they win the series 3-1 with an absolutely dominant performance, showing why they are the #1 seed in this tournament.
You got to give credit to head coach Melissa Jensen and the St. John the Baptist volleyball team. They were in it throughout the whole way through, even taking a set off the #1 seed. But as you mentioned earlier, Kellenberg showing why they are the top dogs in the Catholic League, and they will be moving on to the title game. Well, they will play the winner of our upcoming match, Chaminade and Holy Trinity. From TND Sports Video Production, thank you so much for watching, and tune in right after this for Chaminade versus Holy Trinity.